Ever felt your energy drain halfway through a hike because you ran out of water at the worst moment? Today we're exploring the best hydration packs for hiking, designed to keep you hydrated, energized, and ready for every step. Welcome to the channel. Stick around. This guide will help you choose the right pack. All product links are in the description, so don't forget to check them out. The number 6 product on our list is Maelstrom Hydration Pack. It's wild how a single piece of gear can turn a grueling trail into something that feels smooth, steady, and almost effortless. And that's exactly the shift this pack brings the moment you sling it on. Most hikers struggle with two things: staying hydrated without constant bottle stops and finding a pack that actually organizes their essentials instead of swallowing them whole. This solves both in a way that feels intentionally designed for real-world adventure. The multi-pocket layout hits with surprising convenience, giving every item a home, from sunglasses to tools to trail snacks, while still keeping the pack sleek enough for fast-moving hikes. The hydration system itself is where it truly earns trust. The insulated compartment keeps your water cool longer than lighter models like basic cycling bladders, and the high-flow straw design feels smooth and frustration-free compared to cheaper packs that require excessive biting or constant adjusting. Add the leak-resistant bladder opening, and you feel that instant relief of knowing your gear won't get soaked mid-trail. Comfort-wise, it lands right between lightweight minimalists and bulkier trekking packs, offering breathable padding and adjustable straps that feel stable even when fully packed. The reflective detailing and built-in whistle add that quiet sense of safety hikers appreciate, especially late in the day or on unfamiliar trails. Pros include the clever organization, cooling compartment, stable fit, and surprisingly stylish design. Cons: the 20-liter capacity might be small for overnight hikers, and the straw tip takes a moment to get used to. If you're a day hiker, cyclist, or festival goer wanting hydration without hassle, this pack fits beautifully. If you carry heavy winter layers or multi-day gear, you'll want something larger, but for most outdoor lovers, this feels like a smart, confidence-boosting choice. At number 5 is Zelvot Hydration Pack. It's surprising how much confidence you gain on a trail the moment your hydration gear stops slowing you down and starts working with you. And that's exactly the shift this pack delivers from the first run or hike. Most people struggle with bulky straps, bouncing bottles, and packs that feel like they fight every stride. But this setup removes that frustration with a design that feels almost weightless. The soft flask shrinks as you drink, eliminating that annoying slouching and giving you the smooth, steady rhythm hikers and runners crave. Paired with breathable neoprene and ventilation holes that actually keep your back cool, it creates that rare mix of comfort and freedom you usually only find in higher-end performance vests. The storage layout deserves praise too. Easy access shoulder pockets, a stretchable rear mesh compartment, and a waterproof phone pouch you can use without removing your device. Compared to bulkier hydration packs meant for long treks, this one excels for fast-moving adventures where efficiency matters. The reflective detailing adds that subtle sense of safety when dawn or dusk hits, and the adjustable triple chest straps keep everything locked in without chafing, a relief many hikers will instantly appreciate. Pros include the featherweight build, smart compression system, comfortable fit, and intuitive pockets. Cons: the capacity is perfect for runs and day hikes, but not ideal for heavy gear carriers or multi-day backpackers. If you love trail running, light hiking, or simply want hydration access without breaking your stride, this pack feels like a genuinely smart choice. If you need larger storage for camping gear, you'll want something bigger, but for speed, comfort, and reliability, this delivers real trail-ready confidence. At number 4 is AONIJIE Hydration Pack. It's wild how much difference a truly lightweight hydration pack makes the moment you hit the trail. 1 second, you're dragging unnecessary weight, and the next, you feel almost untethered, finally able to focus on the rhythm of your hike instead of the gear on your back. And that's the shift this pack creates. A lot of hikers and runners struggle with packs that bounce, rub, or feel bulky, especially during longer climbs, but this vest-style design solves that problem with a fit so snug and breathable it feels like part of your body. The airflow panel and soft mesh keep everything cool, while the elastic chest strap locks the pack in place without that tight, restrictive feel. And those 9 pockets, they're the kind of thoughtful layout every long-distance hiker appreciates. Easy access, well-distributed weight, and no need to stop and dig around. Compared to bulkier hydration setups in the hiking world, this one shines for its minimalism, making it ideal for fast hikes, trail runs, or mixed terrain adventures where mobility matters. Just note that the bladder isn't included, which is a slight downside if you're hoping for a ready-to-go kit, but it also allows you to choose the exact size and style of reservoir you prefer. The pros: featherlight build, excellent breathability, zero bounce stability, and smart storage distribution. The cons: limited capacity for colder weather layers, and the added purchase of a bladder. If you want a comfortable, movement-friendly pack that keeps your essentials close and hydration easy, this one feels like a smart pick. If you carry heavier loads or need more structure, you'll want something larger, but for speed, comfort, and trail efficiency, it delivers real confidence where it counts. The third one on our list is NOOLA Hydration Pack. It's surprising how many hikers still wrestle with bulky, uncomfortable packs that slow them down when one smart upgrade can transform the entire experience. And this pack is exactly that kind of upgrade. Right away, the rugged nylon build sets a confident tone, giving you the sense that this thing can take scrapes, dust, and long trails without flinching. But what really hits is how well organized it feels in real use. Those 9 pockets don't just exist for show, they actually solve the problems so many hikers face. Where do you put essentials so they stay accessible without turning into a jumbled mess? Everything finally has a place, from snacks to layers to trail tools, and compared to lighter, minimalist packs, the built-in M.U.L.E system adds a level of customization that makes this model stand out for hikers who want flexibility without compromising stability. The 3-liter bladder is another major win, especially for long treks where water stops are unpredictable. TPU construction means clean-tasting water, and the larger reservoir offers peace of mind that you're covered even on hotter climbs. The pros are easy to love, durable construction, generous hydration capacity, excellent organization, and breathable padding that feels supportive without trapping heat. The cons are worth noting too. It's a bit heavier than running-style vests, and the tactical look may feel more rugged than some hikers prefer. If you want a hydration pack built for full-day adventures with real-world comfort and a layout that keeps your pace steady, this is a smart pick. If you prefer ultralight gear for shorter trail runs, you may want something more minimal. For hikers who value reliability and structure, it delivers that welcome sense of security mile after mile. And number 2 is NEVO RHINO Hydration Pack. It's amazing how one small shift in gear can change the entire rhythm of a hike, and this pack delivers that feeling the moment you slip it on. So many hikers deal with packs that feel heavy, stiff, or overbuilt, but this one instantly solves that pain point with its feather-light build that almost disappears on your back. Yet, despite the low weight, it still feels sturdy enough for real trails thanks to the tear-resistant nylon and thoughtful stitching. The included 2-liter bladder is another quiet win. Leak-proof, easy-flowing, and made from clean-tasting PIVA, giving you the kind of hydration confidence you need when the trail gets long and the sun gets bold. Compared to bulkier hydration systems, this pack shines for agility and comfort, especially with its breathable mesh backing that keeps heat from building up. The storage layout is surprisingly practical too. Quick access pockets on the straps, side pouches for essentials, and a smart zipper compartment that keeps gear organized instead of rattling around. Pros: lightweight feel, secure fit, clean hydration system, and a design that stays stable even when running or pushing uphill. Cons: smaller capacity limits how much extra clothing or gear you can carry, so it's best for day hikes or active movement rather than cold weather loadouts. If what you want is a dependable, comfort-focused pack that makes hydration effortless and movement easier, this option feels like a smart, confidence-boosting choice. If you're planning heavy packing or multi-day trips, you may need something larger, but for hikers who value speed, comfort, and simplicity, it checks all the right boxes. Now, moving to the last one is MIRACOL Hydration Pack. It's wild how one piece of gear can instantly make a long hike feel smoother, safer, and more enjoyable, and this pack delivers that shift the moment you strap it on. So many hikers complain about warm water, leaking bladders, or backpacks that feel heavier than the trail itself. But this one tackles all of that with a surprisingly refined design built around comfort and smart hydration. The insulated compartment is a quiet lifesaver, keeping water cool for hours even when the sun is doing its worst, and that alone places it ahead of many hydration options that struggle in real heat. The 2-liter bladder feels clean-tasting, sturdy, and incredibly easy to use, giving you a kind of on-the-go confidence that matter when your energy dips halfway up a climb. Compared to slimmer running-style packs, this one offers more structure and better load distribution while still being light enough that your shoulders don't feel punished. The adjustable sternum strap and waist belt keep the pack steady when you're moving fast, something a lot of hikers overlook until they feel the difference. Storage pockets are well thought out too, big enough for essentials, but not bulky, keeping the pack streamlined instead of cluttered. Pros: cool water insulation, secure fit, lightweight feel, and a bladder system that actually works the way it should. Cons: the compact size limits what you can bring beyond the basics, making it a better pick for day hikes than gear-heavy treks. If you want a hydration solution that keeps pace with your energy and gives you that subtle feeling of safety and readiness on the trail, This is a smart, confidence-boosting pick. If you prefer carrying extra layers or photography gear, you may want more capacity, but for pure hiking performance, it falls perfectly into place. So guys, this wraps up our video on the best hydration pack for hiking you can buy right now. I've added all the product links in the description, so make sure to check them out and grab the one that fits your style and game perfectly. If this video helped you in any way, don't forget to hit that like button. It really motivates us to keep bringing you honest, helpful gear guides. And of course, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss our upcoming reviews, comparisons, and buying tips. Your support means everything. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.